Hey everybody, so today I'm going to do my January beauty favorites. I have a wide array here. I have some fashion, I have skincare, I have hair care, I have makeup, I have brushes, and I actually have a fragrance. So it's pretty jam-packed, which is funny because when I sat down I started grabbing stuff and I was like, oh, this is gonna be such a skimpy favorites. And then I started thinking about more stuff and more stuff. I was like, oh, I need to talk about that and that and that, and before I knew it, here we are. So we're just gonna hop right into it so that this video isn't a million years long, even though you know it's gonna be a million years long. So I'm gonna start with makeup because that's the reason why most of us are here. So the first thing I want to talk about are the new Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes. I tried two of these out in a chatty get ready with me. I went out and bought two more. I am obsessed. I talked in that get ready with me about how I really don't like drugstore eyeshadow. A lot of the I prefer the affordable eyeshadows like BH Cosmetics, Makeup Geek, ColourPop, things like that. But as far as shadows that you can actually find at the drugstore, I usually haven't been a big fan. The e.l.f. palettes, the Milani palettes are good and I can make them work, but I would rather grab my ColourPop eyeshadows 10 out of 10 almost every single day. I haven't stopped using these palettes, so I will show you my favorites. This one is new to me. I didn't use this one in the get ready with me, and this one is called Rose in the Air, and just oh, these big transition colors are amazing. This red is so good, this pink is so good, the brown is so good. They blend like a dream. They're nice and pigmented. I would say they about have the same pigmentation as Makeup Geek, where they have pigment there, but it's not overly pigmented to where you can kind of build them up and they're beginner friendly. I would say ColourPop's eyeshadows aren't the most beginner friendly because they are so pigmented right out of the gate that you really have to work to blend them. These ones are nice because the pigment is there, but it's not too much. Another one that I cannot stop using is the new Comfort Zone palette. And honestly, I don't really fuck with these middle ones too much, but these two transition shades, this palette is worth it for these two transition shades. The shimmers honestly in these palettes aren't anything to write home about, but they aren't bad. You can definitely make them work, but these two matte shades, honestly, this is all you need for an everyday look. In the crease, deepen up, maybe put this on your lower lash line, you're done. You're done. So I also bought the Not a Basic Peach one, which I actually haven't broken into yet, but again, these matte shades are just calling my name. And then this one is the one in Nude Awakening, which I've been using really frequently as well. Again, this burgundy and these two cool tone transition shades are just awesome, and they're $5. You guys, they are so good. I've been keeping them up at my everyday makeup vanity. I haven't put these away in my drawers, which usually if I put them away in my drawers, I don't reach for them. I keep them, if I keep them up here, that means that they good. Okay, I know you guys are probably sick of hearing about this, but I need to talk about this one more time. One more time, because I've been using a different technique. If you've been watching my videos lately, you know exactly what it is, but I've been taking a tiny blender brush. This is the Sigma E36. You absolutely do not need to buy a Sigma brush for this. Just any sort of a fluffier pencil brush, any sort of small detail brush will work. This is actually an eye brush that I got in a set, and I haven't used it on my eyes because it's just so tiny, and I just don't do that detailed of eye looks to where I use this on my eyes, you know what I mean? So I was looking for a reason to buy this, or to use this, and then I saw Naked Tutorials highlight the bridge of her nose and down her nose with a tiny brush like this, and I tried it and I was like, oh, yes. I don't know, I'm just obsessed with the bridge of the nose highlight. I feel like it elongates my face, which helps make my face look a little bit less round and just kind of adds some structure to my face. And I've also been obsessed with this for my inner corner. I'm gonna show you. I've been taking a pencil brush. This is a Sigma pencil brush, and then I take the e.l.f. Aqua Beauty Primer Mist and I wet my brush, and I usually take the shade Glow, which is this more yellow shade, but today I'm gonna take the shade Ethereal because that's what will go more with my makeup look. And then I just pop it, and it's the most unreal inner corner highlight of life. What? They're amazing. So I'm gonna shut up about this. Last time I heard this was out of stock. You can put in your email to where they will tell you when it goes back in stock, and I 10 out of 10 recommend doing that because this eyeshadow, this palette is everything. I can't shut up about it. I feel like I'm gonna marry it. So next I have a couple brushes to talk about. So these ones are all from Bdellium tools. So I did a get ready with me using the new golden triangle line, and there's actually quite a few that I like. I'll just run over them super briefly so that this video isn't a million million years long. I've been really liking the flat kabuki. This one's a little bit more flimsy, but I really like it for liquidy foundations. I love the tapered contour. As you can see, I've been using it to set my under eyes almost every single day. Just a nice size. I like it because it's bigger, so you don't have to like sometimes they're just like too small and you have to like, ee. This one's nice and big, so you can kind of just sweep it. Been liking that one. And the slanted precision kabuki for setting or for like blending in under eye concealer. Those three are like in my everyday brush bin, which if you want a video on my everyday brush bin, let me know and I will do that, because I was like, I should do that. I never really talk about brushes other than when I put them in my favorites videos. Then my favorite highlighting brush now is the Golden Triangle Duo Fiber Large Tapered Blending. So I think this is meant to be an eye brush, but it is like, it's huge. Like, it's so big, and I think that this could be a nice, like, you could use this as a shadow brush, but I like this because you can get such a precise and nice highlight with it. It's nice and small, so if you like smaller highlighting brushes, I think you will really, really like this. And I have two more Bdellium Tools brushes to talk about. This is the tapered highlighting brush, and I've been using this for blush every single day. Look how funny and flimsy it is. But if you have a blush that is a bit too pigmented to where you're kind of scared to wear it, this is perfect. I've been using this with my BH Cosmetics Nude Blush Palette because those are very, very pigmented, and I just like use it and just like sweep it across. If you're also a person that likes to do an all over subtle glow highlight, that would be perfect because you can just kind of dust it everywhere. It's just so nice, so soft, and I love this for blush. Okay, last brush is a contour brush, and this is the Duo Fiber Face Shading Brush. There were a couple different kind of flat brushes like this that I got from Bdellium Tools, both from the, like this, I can't remember what this, the Studio 8 line, and I believe there was one in the Golden Triangle line, but this one is my favorite because it's very flimsy. It's like nice and not super stiff. I feel like a lot of brushes like this are very stiff to where it's like better for like cream contour, and I'm sure you could use this for cream contour too, but I like this because you can, it's so soft and you can like contour and then blend up with it as well, and there's no problem. I feel like this would be a good alternative to the NARS Ita. I've never used the NARS Ita, so I could be 100% wrong, but I feel like this would be a good alternative to NARS Ita. So this is again the Duo Fiber Face Shading Brush. I just have to shout out my Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. I loved this foundation for a hot second, and then I found the Bare Minerals foundation, and I found the Marc Jacobs foundation, and I feel like this just got totally swept under the rug. But lately, especially this winter, my skin has been very textured and very dry, which is very, very different for me. And I felt like my Bare Minerals one, it still looked really pretty, but I just felt like it emphasized a little bit of texture, and I wanted something a little bit more, with a little bit more dewiness to it. So I've been reaching for this, and I haven't stopped using it for the past like week and a half. I love this foundation. It's a foundation I'm wearing right now. It's just so beautiful, nice medium buildable coverage. It's very like comfortable. It's just like a foundation I don't have to think about, or I don't have to like, yeah, it's just a foundation I don't have to think about, which is an awesome thing. So I've just been loving this foundation. And I think if you have combo skin or dry skin or oily skin, I think you can get away with this no problem. It's such a beautiful foundation. Okay, and now we have skincare, hair care, fashion, etc. So the first thing I want to talk about is a fragrance, and this is Kat Von D's Sinner. So I don't know why I like didn't hop on this bandwagon earlier. So my favorite perfume for the longest time was Gucci Guilty. That is a perfume like when I worked at Ulta, I would always put it on before work or like during work. Like that's just like my favorite perfume. It's very warm and sexy and a little bit spicy. I love it. I asked for perfume, and I was like, I really want to try like one of the Kat Von D ones because I want to try like a cruelty-free perfume, because Gucci Guilty is not cruelty-free. So I actually got rollerballs of this one and Gucci Guilty for Christmas gifted to me, and I realized that this one is like identical to Gucci Guilty. So if you're looking for a cruelty-free Gucci Guilty alternative, this, at least on me, smells so similar. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Like I said, it's like warm and spicy, but almost a little bit citrusy. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so sexy smelling. I love this perfume. So I can't wait to get the bottle and finally have like a cruelty-free replacement for my favorite perfume, because I just didn't go, I'm usually not a perfume person. Perfume is usually too strong and it gives me a headache, and that's what I was like Gucci guilty. Definitely, like I would have to like spray it just on my wrist and like walk away for it to not give me a headache. This one doesn't. I can spray it like on my neck and I can spray it on my wrist, and I don't like, it's not overpowering to me, which is awesome. So absolutely love this. Also, if you have any, I love like citrus smells and I love warm smells like this. If you have any, I know like there's like primrose fragrances, and I'm scared to order those because I can't, there's nowhere near me that I can go in and smell them. So if you have similar scent preferences to me, and if you've tried like primrose, or oh my gosh, there's another one, Define Me. If you have tried either of those and there's like a specific scent that you think I will like, please comment down below and let me know, because I really want to get into this cruelty-free perfume world, but it's hard because I don't want to order an expensive perfume without smelling it. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get into some skincare. So like I said, my skin lately has been very kind of dry and scaly and just feels very dehydrated. And of course, I also just need to drink more water and that will help. But these two products have been helping so much. One is pretty expensive and the other is pretty affordable. So first thing I've been doing is going in with the Osea Hyaluronic Sea serum. This is $88. This was sent to me super randomly, and I started using this and I was just kind of like, huh, what is this? But hyaluronic acid is supposed to like retain moisture and help with fine lines and wrinkles. This is so nice. Now I will say that do I think that you like need this? No. But do I think that if you have the money and are looking for a really nice hyaluronic acid serum, I totally recommend this, but I don't think it's 100% necessary, because I don't want you to think that you need to spend $90 on this, but this really does help my skin, and really like paired with this next item, I think it's just been really giving my skin the like hydration that it needs. So I've been going in, I will wash my face, I will tone my face with Mario Badescu Cucumber Cleansing Lotion, and then I will go in with this, and I just do like one drop, and as you can see, like I've used quite a bit of it. I just go in with one drop all over my skin. It leaves my skin so soft and just feels like there's a barrier over my skin, which I really like. And then I've been going in with just plain old rosehip oil. I got this from Amazon. It's just 100% organic rosehip oil. Now I was doing a lot of research into oils. I tried oil cleansing for a hot second and it just like, I don't know, I just didn't really like it, and I was really scared of oils breaking me out, so I looked into non-comedogenic, I think that's how you pronounce it, oils that won't clog your pores, and rosehip oil was one of them. I know XOXO raves about rosehip oil, and so I was just like, whatever, I'll try this. I've now been using like these two things in conjunction for about a month, and my skin just like in the morning looks so radiant and even and hydrated, but it doesn't feel overly oily. So these two items have been amazing. I will say, like, don't feel like you need this one specifically. Maybe just look for a different hyaluronic acid serum. I know there's a ton, and I'm sure you can find a ton that are cruelty-free as well. So don't feel like you need to spend money on this, but look into a hyaluronic acid serum. Mix it with, like, if you have a favorite oil, mix it with this, and it is just so amazing. So those two items have just been really helping my skin. We have a couple hair care products to talk about. I always go through these phases where like I still don't like know a lot of cruelty-free hair brands. Like everything in my like routine is cruelty-free, but I just like, I don't really explore into hair care. And then every once in a while I'll be like, ah, I want to take care of my hair so much better, and I'll get on these like sprees of wanting to like redo my entire hair care routine. So I had one of those recently because I've been really trying to take care of my hair, and I noticed my hair was just like so dull and not shiny, and I was just kind of like, ugh. My hair is not the shiniest right now because I'm on like day 4 of not washing it, but I was just kind of like, my hair is so dull, let's help it. So I went to TJ Maxx because TJ Maxx has an amazing selection of cruelty-free hair and skincare, and I know Vegan Beauty Addict loves the brand Giovanni, so I saw this there, and this is the Giovanni Brazilian Keratin and Argan Oil Ultra Sleek Shampoo. I have the conditioner too. The conditioner looks like the exact same bottle. I just didn't want to bring both of them out of my shower, but I do use the shampoo and the conditioner. This big bottle was like 10 bucks, so it was 20 bucks for shampoo and conditioner, and I actually Snapchatted Vegan Beauty Addict, Rebecca from The Makeup Effect and Tashina from Logical Harmony. I Snapchatted all of them. I was like, have any of you tried this? Do you like it? And Tashina was like, yes, it makes my hair so soft and so silky and so shiny. And I was like, done. And literally, first use, my hair was so shiny, so smooth, so silky. It was amazing. But it didn't make my hair like super oily really quick too, because that happens a lot where I'll find like moisturizing hair care products or like silky shiny hair care products, and then my hair just gets oily like after like 1 or 2 days. Like I wash my hair probably every 4 days ish. But yeah, it didn't make my hair overly oily. The smell is really nice. You don't need to use a lot. And like I honestly feel like when I went cruelty free, I felt like all the hair care that I was trying was very different from what I was used to. You know, I was used to like Tresemme and herbal essences, and I feel like this acts like Tresemme. How like Tresemme just like makes your hair so soft and so shiny just from like instantly. I feel like this is a cruelty-free Tresemme, so love it. Okay, the last thing is I've talked about this item a couple times, but I've been using this a lot more recently, and it is the Pacifica Native Flower Nourishing Hair Oil. This just has a ton of different oils in it: sunflower seed oil, avocado oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, almond oil, jasmine oil. Like, this has so many oils in it, and I just use this. I'll get out of the shower after washing my hair. I'll like kind of just like wring my hair out just like a little bit, and then I'll take like 2 pumps of this through my hands and then through the ends of my hair, and it really helps kind of seal those ends and make them not look so like dull. My hair has just been dull. It's the theme of my hair. And then I'll put my hair in my Turby Twist and let it just kind of marinate, and it is so nice because it doesn't weigh my hair down. I don't put this up in my roots. I only put this towards like the ends of my hair, but sometimes when my hair isn't super fine, but it does get weighed down pretty easily, especially with a lot of leave-in conditioners, and I just like this because it doesn't weigh my hair down and it doesn't make my hair feel oily to the touch. It just does a really good job of nourishing my hair. Okay, last 2 products are fashion items. So y'all know I am a Vans fan. I have talked about like so many different pairs of Vans on like in my favorites videos, and recently I told you guys in my Get Ready With Me that I went to a Zoomies event, and at that Zoomies event we all got a free pair of shoes, and they were Adidas. And usually I just like, I don't know, Adidas is never a brand that I was like, I don't know, obsessed with or like anything. I just never really tried Adidas. And those pair of shoes, they were called the City Cups, and I'll link those down below too if you're looking for like nice, comfortable, everyday wearable shoes. But they were leather, so that was like the only thing where I was just kind of like, like, they're great shoes, but they're leather. So just if you are a cruelty-free or vegan consumer that doesn't want to use leather, I believe they might have some canvas ones. If they have canvas ones, I'll link them down below. But they were super comfy. I have wide feet, so like Vans aren't the best shoes for me. That's why I usually buy slip-ons, because they tend to stretch to my feet. But my feet were hurting so bad, and when I wore those Adidas, like my feet did not hurt at the end of the day. Like, I work retail, it's 8 hours, 40 hours a week on my feet, so on hard ground. So I decided to try the matchcourts. Mine are filthy because I've been wearing them literally for a week non-stop, and my my driveway is so muddy, but these are so comfortable. They have a nice thin insole in there. Let me see. Yeah, there's a nice like thin insole in there to where it doesn't take up too much room and make them really bulky. They're really wide feet friendly. Like, they are so comfy, but they still look super cute. Sometimes when you have wide feet, you don't want to like go to wide foot stores because they never have like cute shoes. These ones are really cute, but really like comfortable too. Like, my feet have not hurt once this whole week, and it was seriously like a month of every single day coming home and my feet just like aching. So I absolutely love the matchcourts. I bought my true size. A lot of people say that Adidas run a little bit on the big side, and like in my running shoes I went a half size smaller, so if they're like mesh I would go to half size smaller. I'm a size men's 6, which is a women's 7.5, so just in case you were wondering, but I've been loving these shoes. The next and last item is something that is very new to me, but I am obsessed with it and I literally can't stop wearing it. It's by the brand Broken Promises, which is super cool. It's a really cool kind of indie company that we sell at Zoomies. They're female owned, and like the owner is just such a badass and also owns an amazing underwear company. she's just so cool. I heard her speak at 100K and I was just like, man, like I want to support you. So I've been looking into like more like Broken Promises apparel, and they did a collab with Champion, which if you know anything about fashion, Champion has been so popular this year. So I thought that was awesome for Broken Promises to do. But this is the sweater that I bought. It just has this really, really cute, like tiny embroidered little patch on it, and then it's just like a gray sweater. Mine's in a men's medium, and it's actually, it runs kind of small, so just pay attention to that. I will link it down below. It is so cute. This sweater also comes in a crew neck, so if you prefer crew neck, like you can do that, but it is so soft, so cute. I just love how like simple and basic it is, but it's very unique. So I've just been obsessed with that sweater and I can't stop wearing it. So everybody, that is everything for my January favorites. Let me know what your guys' favorite items were this month. Let me know some new products that I need to try out. I love you guys so, so much. Also, there is a tutorial for this look. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!